fill this with water. So, while this is heating up, I'm going to show you what I'm going to make. This is obviously the easiest possible camping meal, but there are two ways that I doctor it that make it really good. So what I do is I open it up, sides. I always take out the little, whatever that thing is. Now you're leaving intact the, the closure, the Ziploc closure there, but you take out this thing. Can't actually hurt you, but obviously you don't want it in your food. And then what I do is I take this. This is minced garlic, not granulated garlic or powdered garlic. It's really good stuff. When rehydrated, it's far closer to the taste of real garlic than garlic powder, which has its uses. So what I do is I take about that much. Actually, I'll go crazy tonight and put in a little bit more. So it's about a half a teaspoon. You throw it in. Then I take some cheese. Now, ideally, I would have mozzarella. I don't, so I'm using Monterey Jack, but it still produces that same gooey mouthfeel, and you want it to melt. So I just dump that in too. And then you just kind of jiggle it just to make sure it distributes, and it distributes pretty nicely, actually. So that's what you're left with. I hope you can see some of that. And now we wait for our water. So it's really important that whatever ingredients you add, keep salt to a minimum. I actually like the lasagna from Mountain House because the salt content is manageable. It's not low, but it's manageable. Some of the other meals are, of course, in the stratosphere, and I have absolutely no idea why they're like that. But this one's pretty reasonable. I also keep an extra tube of prepackaged cheese in case I want to add more cheese, but honestly, what I added looked like enough to me. By the way, a dessert that goes really nice with this when you're camping is Dole fruit cocktail, which has got a whole bunch of different fruits in it, including passion fruit, which I really love. And so after dinner, the acid of this cuts really nice through the richness of the lasagna. They complement each other really well. So our water's boiling just fine. It's a breezy evening here in Kansas, and it's just that's why the Trangia is just perfect for this. Really, basically, wind doesn't bother it at all, even though, of course, alcohol is a pretty modest heat source. So I've got exactly the amount of water in here that I need, which is 1.5 cups. So first thing I'm going to do is take the water off and smother it. So that's done. Now I'm going to pour the water into this receptacle, which is rehydrating that minced garlic and melting that cheese. And then, of course, when you use these bags, it really helps to have a spoon that's actually made for these kind of bags. It's a long-handled one, and you just want to, agitate it a little just so the water can have a chance to touch everything, I guess. And you can see that cheese is melting all over that spoon. chef's treat. Then you seal it up and let it sit. Well, there are two things that you always want to remember with these. First, you stir them again halfway through the rehydrating. That's on the instructions, and I found it's pretty important for keeping dry food out of the corners of the bag. And then second, don't rush it, or else the last little couple minutes is the most important. The instructions say to wait 5 minutes, stir again and reseal, let stand an additional 4 minutes. I'm here to tell you, go at least an additional 5 minutes. If you have to put it in something insulated, a cozy or something like that, heck, you can wrap it in a t-shirt, but you can't go wrong by doing it a little bit long. Okay, let's get this thing ironed out here. So it's been sitting in there, and I'm car camping, so I'm not gonna eat like a savage. So I'm not gonna eat it out of the bag. Instead, I'm gonna put it on this nice plate. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dang, that is gonna be a beautiful dinner. I agree, can sometimes look like somebody barfed, but if you could smell it, it smells delicious. It smells like, I can smell the garlic wafting off of it, the tomato sauce. It's really delicious, and of course, because of the extra cheese, it's gonna be extra gooey. Looking forward to it. Done with dinner. Still a nice breeze. Watching a cooking video. Cleaned up from dinner. My bed's pretty much set up. Bosley, of course, is right in there. See him poking his little nose out? He's really digging that heated blanket. Wow, is he ever. Anyway, just settling down for the evening, but it's only about, I think it's about 6:15. I've got a new book to read tonight, so I think it's going to be a gorgeous evening. I decided against building a fire just because it's so clear out and so nice. I wanted to be able to enjoy the sky.